Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and 11. He'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now, Gino. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Here's a 2nd and 6. One quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll run with Barkley. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And this time he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Slot man in motion left. His drive will start on the ground. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield, past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts will try it again. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Now Barkley. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A first down throw for Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion is Brown. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Taking off, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
That's good. For Eagles, first down. First and 10 on the 42-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On second down, Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a...
And he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. In motion is Myers. They'll begin here on the ground. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun, Smith. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the pistol, Smith. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, here's Geno to throw. Now he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they can find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith going up top. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Man in motion here is Tucker. Gino now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, That's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces fourth and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this fourth down try.
What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.